Hiring a sales rep, sending them to trade shows and praying they'll land a big account, that's not a strategy. That's a $150,000 a year bet, and most packaging manufacturers are losing. It's time we expose the broken sales model and the packaging space that nobody wants to talk about. Look, I've been in this business for 35 years. I've seen the same pattern over and over again. A manufacturer gets desperate, sales are flat, margins are shrinking, so they throw money at the problem. They hire a sales guy. They book a 10 by 10 trade show booth and hope magic happens, which never does. Magic doesn't happen because there's no system and there's no strategy. Again, let me tell you what this looks like behind the scenes because I've been there. A manufacturer hires $120,000 to $150,000 a year sales guy. They promise, they know everybody, they're very connected, their customers will always leave with them. They're a big player, but they won't start out on just some nominal salary. They need 150. They need 150. They got to have it with bonus, with benefits. They got to have it. And after 90 days, you've got zero traction. 6 months later, you have no accounts. A year in, you're over 200 grand in with salary, travel, samples, wasted leads, and you're right back where you started. I've watched it happen to good people and good companies with great products. But stuck in an outdated model that simply doesn't work anymore isn't going to do any good. So what does work? A smarter system. One that starts with discovery, finding exactly who your best customers are, then using AI and data to locate more of them. Then you educate those buyers with content that speaks to their pain before they ever hop on a call. And when they're ready, you've got remote trained sales support that can close deals quickly without the overhead of a bloated field sales team. Okay? This is the critical thing. It's what we're doing right now with a Specialized Packaging Alliance, and it's working. The point I'm getting at, guys and gals, is you can do this in a much more effective, efficient, and cost-effective way. Spending big money to send sales reps all over the place, or to go to a trade show and hope and pray, or travel to some remote state just to make an appointment. No. This is the way things are going in the future. It's very dynamic. There's the chances or the days of sitting around waiting for the Thomas Register lead or SEO to find you is over. You have to be dynamic. You have to be able to find your clients, potential clients, and speak to their pain in advance. If you can't do this, if you cannot find companies that meet a certain criteria that you're really, really good at, and then be able to find potential companies that meet that criteria, you're basically waiting for the phone to ring and you're not going to get anywhere. Now, if you're a custom packaging manufacturer tired of wasting money on old models and you're ready to expose or explore a better way to grow, lower cost, higher margin, and 100% built for this market, DM me Alliance or drop me an email below. The key thing I'm getting at here is the whole platform we're putting together isn't a commercial for us necessarily. It's basically showing you how the system needs to work in 2025 going forward, okay? To be able to have a dynamic site, not us, not yours, but to have a place that is constantly being updated, constantly being nurtured, and to have that site, a standalone site, along with your information, what you guys do, what you do better than somebody else, and literally share that. So many companies are afraid to do this. They think, oh no, we don't want to sound too cocky, or we don't want to talk about, we're really, really good at this type of packaging for fear that a competitor will knock us off. That's nonsense. The way to do this now is to capture what you do better than anybody else, define that, and then you've got to be very active, hence the word dynamic. You've got to reach out to companies and find companies that meet that same criteria as a great customer of yours. There's AI tools that'll do a lot of this for you. Yes, there's a bit of an in and out process, but what I'm trying to get at for anybody, the packaging space is perfectly ripe for something like this, especially packaging manufacturers. Packaging manufacturers domestically here in the US and Canada have literally been behind the times for the last 10, 15 years. They basically do a listing on Thomas Register or maybe Zoom Info, and they think the phone is just going to just keep ringing. It doesn't ring. It's a waste of time. You got to capture. You got to let people know what you do better than anybody else. You've got to be able to be very proactive in this case and get in front of the right people. Then, once you do, you've got to make it very easy for someone to consume this information, to learn about you, and then to make it very simple for them to book a call, request samples, download an ebook, get a case study, whatever that is. It's a very unique way to drive traffic, capture leads, and then move on from there. I hope this makes sense. Please let us know if there's anything else we can do. Don't forget to like this video if you like it, and subscribe if we can help in any other way. Thanks again.